Thanks for joining us live today. Thanks for everyone who's watching the recording of the video later. And thank you to everyone who joined us last week. Last week I did a brief introduction where I explained how I got into real estate and how I ended up in Raleigh. And I also talked a little about my 3-month road trip across the country by myself, where I stayed mostly in my tent in national parks. So if you missed last week's video, be sure to check that out. There's some fun clips from my road trip. So I see we've got a few people on. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining, and we'll get started. I'm Raina with Raina Michelle Realty at Keller Williams Raleigh, residential and commercial. And I am here to talk to you about all things real estate. Over the next few weeks, I'll be covering residential, commercial, home ownership, and investing. So please join me every Thursday at 11. So today we're going to talk about investing. A few important questions that you need to ask yourself before purchasing an investment property are things like, what kind of cash flow am I going to expect to receive? What will my net operating income be? What kind of tax implications will this have? And what will my return on investment be? These are all important questions that need to be answered before purchasing your investment property. And I have a lot of fun math right here to show you how that's done. Now, nobody go anywhere. I'm going to keep this very short and simple and to the point. If anyone is interested in learning more about how to calculate things like total depreciation or any of these other items, give me a call and we'll chat about that. So in today's example, we're spending $120,000 on an investment property. Should we pay cash for that property, or should we finance that property? Well, let's take a look at what the numbers are telling us. When we purchase the property with cash, our gross operating income will be the same, $12,100, whether we finance or pay cash for it. Also, our net operating income will be the same, $8,446 in both examples. Now, in the example where we've decided to finance our property, we have a big difference in our cash flow because we have debt service. So our annual cash flow is $1,666. And in our cash example, our cash flow is $8,446. That's a big difference. Another big difference is our taxable income. In our cash investment, we have a taxable yearly income of $3,366. And if we finance the property, we have a negative taxable income of negative $2,302. That makes a tax difference of almost $1,700 a year. On your cash example, you're going to pay $1,010 a year in taxes. And in our finance example, you're going to get a tax credit of $691. How about our rate of return? Well, on our example where we purchase in cash, we've invested $120,000 and we can expect a rate of return of 6.2%. If we finance and only invest $25,000, then we can expect our rate of return to be 13.9%. Now, what if we decided, instead of spending all of our $120,000 on one property, what if we wanted to break this up and buy 5 properties at $120,000 and use this as our down payments and finance? Then instead of owning one property at $120,000 and getting a rate of return of 6.2%, you would own 5 properties and be getting a rate of return of almost 14%. Isn't investing exciting? Here's another example. What if we took this $120,000 and used it to buy one $500,000 property? What would those numbers look like? Give me a call. and we'll go through those numbers together. This is why it's important to decide before purchasing an investment property which is the best option for you. At Raina Michelle Realty, we work together with Endurance Financial, and we set up an appointment for you with Charles West, our financial advisor, and with these numbers to show you all about the investment, and his numbers, which will have all of your personal finances, your other investments, and your tax implications. We work together to determine which of these is the best option for you for your investments. So if you know anyone who's thinking about investing, or if you are yourself, then make sure you give me a call and let an expert take care of this for you. I know some of you are probably thinking you never wanted to see any of this again after high school math class. Well, that's what I'm here for. Call me, your trusted advisor, and your real estate professional, and I'll take care of this for you and help you make the best investment decision possible. Thanks everyone so much for joining me today and learning all about exciting investing and why real estate is a great place to do it. Give me a call today at Raina Michelle Realty. Transform your future.